No Man's Sky. This is the character from my first... Like, this is the first character I committed to when the game first came out. And I enjoyed the game even before the update. I was, was not one of the haters. But, the update definitely has added a lot more depth and a lot more cool stuff. It makes a little bit more sense just in terms of playability and questing. And so I am still playing this character. However, because I'm, essentially have kind of grandfathered her in, she doesn't have some of the basic stuff that a character gets, What? Insufficient fuel? What? I hate silver. I need more of that anyway. Oh, God. Alright. Fuel in my dang starship. Oh, funny that. So. Anyway, as I was saying, like, if you start the update with a new character, or you start a new character, which I also have done, I have a couple of new ones, there's like more tutorials, it gives you the ability to, have the right, like the advanced mining laser and all that stuff on your gun, and it just basically kind of walks you through it a little bit better than the original game. I remember a lot of people in the original game felt like they couldn't actually play because, they started on a planet that the conditions were so harsh they had to keep running back to the ship and getting in it, because they couldn't go far enough to mine what they needed to even get their ship off the ground. And that definitely is frustrating and sucks, I'm sure. I did not have that problem, but they did fix that in this update, so you're assuredly going to be able to get your ship repaired and start actually moving around your solar system and get the game started. So that's nice. I like that. Oh man, this is so good. I need the silver to build storage compartments, because I think the number one problem with this game, as far as challenges, the number one challenge, I guess I should say, is storage capacity. You only have so much room to carry things, and you're in space, and you have to have materials to build storage, and you have to store those materials somewhere, and your exosuit only holds so much. No, I do not want a hostile scan, please. No. Scat, what the heck? Why did I just I definitely do want to use my phase, whatever, speed thingy. So Scat is the planet where I had built a base, and I was having some difficulties. There are still some bugs, definitely, to be worked out in this game. I built a base, because, when the update happened, basically whatever old base you might have had was gone. And so I started building a new base. While I didn't like the place where the base was located, and the game was trying to guide me on a quest to build a base, and I had kind of gone about it out of order. I had started building it without actually doing the quest to do it. So then the quest was telling me, set up a base computer. Well, I already had that. I had a base started. Long story short, I ended up deleting the original base, and the new base would not allow me an overseer because it thought I already had one. So then I deleted the second base and went up to my freighter and decided I was going to build the construction terminal there, and it worked. I was able to recall the overseer and had that going on. So currently on my freighter, I have the construction terminal and the overseer, and I am on step 2 right now, essentially, which is to get a science officer recruited. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. to be doing these things on the freighter when you're supposed to technically build your first base on a planet. But I mean, like, my character, you know, I've like 50 plus hours into this character already. So I'm gonna, you know, try to get by. Other people, if you're in this boat, the same boat, like you have an older character that you just want to keep playing, please feel free to drop down into the comments and let me know how you're going about it, whether you're gonna try to follow the quest lines or just do do what you want, which is kind of what I'm doing. One of my frigates is damaged on my freighter, or near my freighter, I guess. Technically it's not on the freighter. I hate that bug though with the audio when you're in phase. There's a lot of bugs still in the next, you know, No Man's Sky next. But all of them are relatively minor. And for the most part they seem to be aesthetic. Or, you know, like, there's been a few kind of bigger ones. Like, I've seen people whose Atlas quest is bugged. I have also had the issue with the base, you know, uploading the base materials and stuff. I have noticed, so one of the bugs that I found is with building storage on the freighter. Basically, if you try to build storage on your freighter, it'll build it in some places, but you'll be able to see around the edges of it, like out into space, like as if there's a gap, like it doesn't fit in the wall of the freighter. So that was a problem that I didn't like. I mean, granted, you can have a storage thing there, but it's a little disconcerting when you're on your freighter and you can see out into the void. Like, you can still see the stars, you can see the outside of your freighter, you can see other ships. That's no good, generally speaking. So I went and searched online. I found a guy that had a YouTube video about the workaround for that. Excuse me, goodness. The workaround for that is to build a corridor, a freighter corridor, and then build the storage unit at the end of that corridor. So it's kind of irritating because you have to run to the end of the corridor to actually get to the storage thing, but I mean, it's a little extra running. It's not even like real life running, so really I shouldn't complain. Also, I had some issues figuring out how the repairs went on these frigates, and now that I've figured it out, I feel like a dummy because I was very confused. I was trying to do it from inside the ship, from the Fleet Command station, and that was the wrong way. You have to land on the ship and then, you know, assess the damage and then mark the things that need to be fixed, and then you have to come into the ship and find them and fix them. There's one. Fortunately, I'm always weighed down by carrying too much stuff. But so, like, in this update now, you have to repair things with materials, like the platinum and the silver and the pure ferrite. So it's, on the one hand, it's like you want to have a lot of stuff that you're carrying around because you don't know what thing you're going to need to repair stuff. It's always different, it seems. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to that. Same thing with the broken technology capsules that you'll find around places. Sometimes it's pure ferrite that you need to repair it, sometimes it's silver or platinum, sometimes it's pure ferrite, sometimes it's, I think I might have seen tritium, but for the most part, you know, you need tritium for spaceship stuff, or starship stuff. Well, the nice part is, once you repair the frigate and get into your ship, you know, generally you can then land on the ship. Hello. Boopity boop. That was a crappy planet. I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, it's so pretty. It looks like Earth with a ring. But it's like super radioactive. Although it was not crappy. There's big oceans that you can actually kind of get stuck over, and there's not any good land for you to aim for. Let's go to the, you know what, I don't need to go to the freighter though. What I need to do, I need to go find a new solar system that is controlled by the Korvax, because the science officer has to be a Korvax. So that means, let's see, hyperdrive is charged. What? Can I make a warp cell? What do I need for that? Oh, an antimatter housing. Well, I can make one of those. Shouldn't be that hard. Antimatter housing. What do I need for that? Ferrite dust. Wow. The one time in my life when I don't have ferrite dust. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's go back to my freighter and send this frigate back out on a mission. Actually, I have to build a second fleet command room to send out more than one ship at a time, which I don't get. Like, you have to have a whole fleet command room. Like, you can have a bunch of ships. You shouldn't need a fleet command for every ship. Fleet kind of implies a multiple, right? So, I'm a little confused by that, because I sent one ship out, and then I went to the navigator, and he's like, I've got other runs, but you need another fleet command room. So, yeah. So apparently I have to build another fleet command room. I wish it was like Fallout. Like, I wish you could just kind of scrap all this stuff on your freighter, and use the materials to build. But I guess, I don't know, that might take away a little bit from the, you know, realness factor. I'm sure freighters typically are full of junk and loose cargo boxes and stuff like that. Alright, so here's my one fleet command room. Let's see how. Writing to Fleet Commander Impulse Arc. Debrief. Oh, yeah, give me your money. This is kind of neat too. You send out the frigates to go do a run, and then they come back and you debrief, and they tell you the places they went. They have their log entries. It's kind of like Starship, or remember in Star Trek? This was matter dredge and Kruoth system. Harvested 440 tons of usable stellar matter. Nice. See, we got profits. Ambushed by pirates. Maneuvered into cloud bank, causing pirates to crash. Scanned wreckage. Discovered pirates were wanted by local authorities. Got a reward. Engaged by overwhelming numbers of pirate vessels. Forced to retreat under heavy fire. Critical subsystems damaged. That's what caused the repairs. The need for the repairs I just did. Because then I was like flying on the planet where I was at, and the captain sends you a subspace message, and you answer it, and he asks, "Is it okay for us to end the mission?" And I always say yes, because I don't want to be like, "I don't care if your ship is damaged and your crew is frightened. Go make you some money." You know, that's terrible. It's bad leadership, in my opinion. All right. I have plotted many routes, interloper. Alright. So did that one not get finished? We were on it. That's the one that ship was on when I sent them out. So we're gonna... Exploring the stellar winds. I have a level 2 merchant vessel here. We're gonna go and explore. Cool. And then if I talk to him again, all of our fleet command rooms are busy. We cannot possibly, that's a typo, dispatch expeditions in this state. Construct more if you wish to expand your command. I'm going to have a fleet, so I'm going to have 5 fleet command rooms, essentially. I don't know why I need more than one. Alright. So, fleet command room. Can't go there for some reason because there's like a metal plate in front of it. I could put it here. Or I could put it... there's already one there, kind of. Boom. There it is. Cool. Alright, so there's my second fleet command room. Now let's see if he'll let us send out the second ship. Okay. Grah! I have plotted many routes, Interloper. I'm going to start saying that to people. Grah! View potential expeditions. Yes. Okay. So, I only have level 2 missions left, but like the ship that I still have remaining is a level 1 ship. Let's send him on Aeonter's Path of Triumph. Or we could send him on an ore prospecting industrial expedition. Let's do trade. He's a merchant vessel. I think he can handle it, maybe? Cousin's hand. What I would really like to know is there a way to level up these ships? Other than repairing them, which I've obviously figured out, but can you upgrade them? Hello, Captain. Why are you standing up? I thought you were usually sitting up. God, I gotta learn your language. The ship's former owner is visibly relaxed. This is the same message I got when I first came on board and accepted ownership. Could transfer some items from my ship to the freighter. Perhaps. Frigate fuel. Yeah, that can go. What? No, I'm trying to put this on the freighter. It is not full. There's only one here. Can't we move these? What? I'm sure that you can stack these. What? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's put... Nope. Yeah, I guess not. What's wrong with my drive? I need cadmium. Oh, snap. Green stellar bodies. Wait, what? Hyperdrive shield matrix is upgraded, preventing temporal anomalies when attempting to reach rare class green stellar bodies. These are advised to access hyperdrive systems in the galactic map. Okay, well that sounds weird. I don't see... Oh, well that can go over. Alright, I guess I'm done with that. Weird. Weird. What is that? Freighter warp map. Okay, can I warp in the freighter? I don't know if I have the fuel for it, but I do need to find myself a Corvex system. Atlas Station. It's a GEC system. I don't want to go to a GEC system. Steel Industrial Secrets, your capital ship. Home base, you are here. Oh, that's where the ships are at that I've sent out. GEC. This is a Viking. I want Corvax. Okay, from here... Isn't there somewhere else I could go? No. Apparently not. Okay. From here, I can go... Let's see. Which way did I come from? Come on! Infestation site. This is also a Viking system. Come on now. I'm sure that I can go. Why is my phone going crazy? How have things changed? Black hole. No black hole found. Um, I see lines here, but I can't seem to follow them. I need to go to another system. Why won't you let me? Raid the depot. Journey start. I'm very confused with this stupid map right now. Select targeted system. Parker. Whoa, okay, here we go. Gek, Viking, Gek. Corvax. Corvax. Is this where I came from? No. Cannot warp. Why not? Alright, we can set my waypoint there. No economy scanner installed. Oh snap, I need to build a new no conflict scanner installed. Life form. Okay. Custom waypoint, yes. This is what I want. I want to go here. Why can I not warp? Do I need... Could I warp to the other one? Is that a thing? That's Simlia. Okay, why can't I? Alright, let me out of here. So, what do we need? Fleet arrived in Det Simlia. Oh, wait, I sent my fleet there? Oh, that's the Exploring in the Stellar Winds quest location. Aha! Okay, let's get in my ship. See if my ship can handle this, right? Because I have... Here's the question I have for this. I have a hyperdrive. It's got a warp cell. What did I need? I needed cadmium to build the warp cell thing, right? Yeah. You know, I had an empty one that I was carrying around for a while, but I think I used it to create warp fuel and half charged my warp drive. So let's see if that will work. Oh, cadmium is what I need for this. Let's do that. Boom. Cadmium. Okay. I don't have any of that. There's planets I've been to that have it. Alright. So I have dispatched both of my frigates. And I am off to try to land on this Corvax system to recruit a science officer. And while I'm at it, I think I might actually look for a planet to settle on. Every planet in this current system is either toxic or radioactive. Now granted, there's lots of great resources to be had, but it's not super helpful when you have to constantly run back to recharge your life support or your shields or whatever. So, let's go to the no, I don't want the galaxy. Do I? Yes, I do. I want the galaxy. Okay. So this is where I want to go. Yes. Right stick. Current mission. Select core. Nope. Re-explore, that's what we want. And we want to go right there. That's where I want to go. Yes. Yes. We're gonna warp. I haven't warped since actually I haven't warped since the update. I hope that it doesn't bug out and freeze. No, that's not true. I think I warped to this system from the last one I was in because I was tired of it and I wanted a fresh start. And while this system has had lots of great resources, it has not been so great for me as far as home building or base building. So, and besides, I need a Vy'keen, or I need a Korvax. I'm a science officer. I can go and recruit a Vy'keen. I can go back to the last one I was in because I know that was a Vy'keen system. And I already have a Gek, so. Euclid Galaxy, first contact. Ooh, here's the first planet I've seen. Let's scan this baby. Zaponsi Major. Ooh, Albumin Pearls, Starballs, Copper. That's nice. Uh-oh. Incoming message. Transmission source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm... Sure. You left me. Why did you... I don't understand. Oh, what's that? 16 message. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd... Just like the others. What are the others? There's no reply. The communicator falls silent. The channel remains open. Weird. Okay. Well, there's the space station. So I guess I can go recruit myself a science officer right quick. Oh snap, that's a big ass planet. With lots of water. Looks like cactus flesh. Sodium, pyrite, copper. I need to find some cadmium. Is cadmium just an asteroid thing? Resource? Fungal mold. Silver, ammonia, copper. Lots of copper in this system. Oh, well, I guess I could head over to the there's a galaxy map. Is there a solar system map here? There's 3 planets in this system, and that is it. Really? Just 3? Stranger's coordinates. Just 3 planets in this whole system? Okay. Industrial secrets. Capital ship. Home base. What? Infestation sites. Vy'keen. Alright, well. Here's where I'm at now. So. What is that? Platinum. It was pretty. I don't see cadmium on any of these planets so far. Oh, darn it. Well, there's lots of good silver out here, at least. Should we go to the huge planet or the pretty Earth-like looking planet? Oh, Stranger's coordinates. Okay. I say we go to the Stranger's coordinates. Plus, this planet has albumin pearls. And those are pretty valuable, typically. You can usually sell those for quite a bit. And they're, you know, they're difficult to find usually, but like not difficult to mine or harvest. It's just a matter of locating some. Why does it feel like we're not even moving? Oh, we are. We're getting closer. It's getting bigger. I do like the pretty rings. If this is a nice... oh, it's a bountiful planet, it says. Paraffinium, copper. cadmium. Cadmium. Where do you get cadmium? I feel like that might be a... It's not an asteroid thing anymore, because lately all you get from the asteroids is tritium, silver, gold, platinum. You know, like the metallic minerals. Zaponzi Major. Well, what should we name these here planets? Oh my god, is this a grassy planet? I would be so happy if we found a planet with grass. Oh my god, you don't even know. It sure looks grassy to me. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be it. This is to be my home. It has friggin' bushes and torrential heat. What? Oh my god. That sounds like dinosaurs. Oh, get the pretty plants. An identified plant. What the heck? It looks like a little gumdrop. Like a candy corn. Radon. Oh my goodness. What is that creature? Is that the one making a sound? Bumblesea. Bumblesea? What? Oh man, the animal sounds are trippy. I think I might have to live here. What's that? Alright, nice. Oh yeah, I think... Oh, God, what a refreshing change. I'm telling you what, after living on a planet that's radioactive, toxic, hostile, you know. What is torrential heat though? I don't know. It's 55 degrees right now. I don't have an Atlas pass. Oh, there's sentinels though. Yay. Not a huge fan of sentinels. Oh hey, a ship! Oh man, this place is gorgeous. What's the glowy little bugs? Are they like lightning bugs? They pretty much look like lightning bugs. This looks like a ship that I can fix and then take. Okay. Sure, I have some of that. Sure, I have some of that too. Talk to me here, stranger. There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. I felt like I was having a conversation with that person. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans. An upgrade for my mining beam. Hi! Hey, girl, hi. Deuterium? The pulse splitter releases short, rapid sequences of fire. User is advised to discharge full bursts on target if total lifeform destruction is desired. Access fire mode by pressing triangle. Pulse splitter. Okay, so I have to find deuterium. Deuterium? Looks like Deuteronomy, but it's not. Okay. Oh, what do you need to fix this? Pugnium, which I left on the freighter, of course. Oh, of course. Alright, this here abandoned ship, Radiant Hera. Superheated rainstorm approaching. Oh, so this is what the torrential heat thing was. 18 slots, huh? Holy crud. And here I thought this was like going to be such a nice, lovely, gentle planet to live on. Nice. Where is my ship? Where did my ship go? It's up on the hill, right? I've lost my ship. Hello? There it is. Wow. Okay. How long will the storm last, I wonder? Do a nice little scan here. Yowza. So the ship situation here. Oh, you have to refine deuterium. Let's see. Processing dihydrogen in a medium or large refiner. 2 separate dihydrogen inputs are required. 2 separate dihydrogen inputs. Oh, so I have to make a bigger refiner than I had. I have technology modules, and then just install it. Okay. Construct and expand your base. I still need to get that base scientist. Alright. So, I wonder how frequent these torrential heat storms are. What is the external temperature? 204 degrees. Maybe not such a gentle, happy planet after all. But I mean, in between torrential heat storms, or whatever, this seems like it could be a great planet. Okay, find my, is this wreck? So let's get closer to it, so I can work on repairing it. There we go. Alright. How long is this dumb storm gonna be? You know what? If I had a nice little base on this planet, it would not be that big of a deal to, it would not be that big of a deal to wait out a storm like this. What is that? A rocket launcher. Oh, I need to get one of those. Copper and condensed carbon. We can do that. Condensed carbon. It's the 2 things I need. Nice. Much it's the transport is of matter. I could send and receive products and substances to. Oh, this is okay. 2 of these. There's exosuit over a long distance. Sure. I should be able to grab stuff I need from the ship easier. Fuel and launch thruster. What? Oh man.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Cadmium. Doesn't look like any of the planets in this system have cadmium. And I don't think any of the planets in my other system had cadmium either. Passive sentinels. Very nice. Alright. So what are we going to do with this ship here? Hopefully we will not die. What can we fix here? Compare starship inventories. Doesn't cost anything. Transfer cargo first. It only has 18 slots though. Hull fracture. Radiation lake. Oh god, these are all the things I'd have to repair. And even then... Okay, so it has a better hyperdrive, but like, all of the... I guess I don't really want this ship. Sad face. Well, that's right, I don't have pugnium. Never mind. Alright, so I just waited around through that storm for like no reason, essentially. What a cool planet, though. Oh, it's so Earth-like. Oh, hey, I think I see a knowledge stone up there. Pretty much looks like a palm tree. Nice. What is that little guy? Come, buddy. Where are you going? No, come back with my friend. What is that thing? It looks like a mini T-Rex. Oh my god. Oh, it's a tiny T-Rex. That's what I'm gonna call it. Whoa, that's a somewhat larger T-Rex. Is it the same thing I just scanned? Yes. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh, it's like prehistoric Earth. This is the Korvax. Korvax! Yoon! Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns toward me. Light streams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both. They gesture towards me. The name Korvax floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. So I feel like I had a whole lot more words in a couple different languages before this update, and I feel like a lot of my words were kind of, I don't know, it just seems like I don't know any words anymore. Maybe I wasn't as far along as I thought I was, but I don't know. I had a bunch of Korvax words, I think, because the very first system I ever landed in was a Korvax system. It's a little frustrating. Oh my gosh, really? I thought they were passive. Go away. I don't want to mess with you. Dumb sentinels. Oh my goodness. It's a bush. I found one of these on another planet and I named it Bush. Oh no, another storm is coming. Wow, this is an interesting tree. It's like a baobab tree. Snake Quintus. How come some of them are blue? That's a different kind of tree, I think, right? Maybe? Yeah, maybe Upla? Storms are coming. Alright, get back to the ship before I get burned up. It's 209 degrees. Oh snap. Alright, well, as exciting as this crashed ship has been, what is this floating up here in the sky? Is this stone? Second, maybe? Big old slabs. Big old stone slabs everywhere. Alright, so what is there? What kind of goodies can we find on this here planet? See some mountains, some different kinds of trees. I need to figure out a way to get underground too, so we can check out the subterranean goodies. Some weird mineral formations. Oh no, those are just little trees, the baby trees. Oh my goodness. I would like to find a good place to build a base on this planet. I feel like I saw oceans. I wonder if I could find an ocean and have like a beach house, like on the shore. Oop, knowledge stone. Oh, and a bunch of sodium too. Come on, the landing area is too clear. Jerk. Alright. Those look different. What was that? Knockerite? Oh, darn it. Torrential heat. I wonder if you... Well, I guess probably wouldn't. If you were under the ledge of one of these big stone slabs, would it grant you protection from the environment? I know if you go into a cave it does. Typically. Give you some kind of protection. Look at this little guy running around like not bothered by the 200 degree. What is that thing over there? There's a big old creature. Impossible. I've learned the word for impossible. What is that? Wow, it's big. Does it have 6 legs? It has 6 legs. Crab Baum. Don't mind if I do. Yay, the storm is clearing. Well, I can handle the storms if I am careful. I could probably add another shielding element to my exosuit and be fine. Do one of those. Okay. Oh man, this place is too pretty. Too pretty. Look at how lovely. Oh, I see a cave entrance. Alright. Look at this little guy. Come on, I see you. Those guys got glowing stuff on their backs? They do. What are they? I already scanned them, apparently. Oh, another knowledge stone. Yay! Ow! Sure. I should have known better. There's a spot over here. I could build myself a nice little base under these stones, maybe? Alright. Like another storm is coming. Do I want to go underground or do I want to go back to my ship? Does this even go underground? That's a question we need to ask ourselves right now. I just love these little candy corn plants. What is this? Nothing? There's nothing here. Although gosh darn should be. Here comes the storm. Hey, I knew that I'd find myself in that cave. Localized black hole. Potentially synthetic? Interesting. Okay, we found us a cave. It sounds like there's a lot of water dripping in it. Wait, what? It's just like that other plant that I already scanned, but okay. Sure. What kind of treasures are there in the cavern? Okay. This little plant, carbon and mordite. Mordite? I thought that you only got mordite from killing things. Ah! I hate those things. Oh snap, what is this? An underground... Ah! A little underground lake down here? Is that what this is? One back there. Yeah, okay, so. This what? Oh no, it's like sand. Hey, I see some cubes. Excellent. What? Oh, there's this to me. Oh my gosh.
Technology recharge. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I thought there already was a storm. Whatever. I feel like I'm underwater, but I'm not. It's weird. Okay, so I could try to get out here. sodium. What is this? A deuterium-rich plant? What? Okay, we kind of have to try that out. I mean, like, that's the thing I totally need right now. Oh, what happened to that rock that was like just now right in front of me and now it's gone? Oh. Wait, so it's a deuterium-rich plant, but how do you get the deuterium from it? How? I'm very confused. You can't, you have to like pluck it. Oh man, super confusing. And I'm gonna die. Like, shortly. I don't even have a way to, I'm not, where did the cave entrance just go? There it is. Quick, fall back in the cave. Ow. Whew. Okay, that was totally not there before. These plants sure do grow, or these poison sac things grow quickly. Weird. Ah, another one. What the heck? Oh, snap. Look at all these. Okay, well if those also grow quickly, I guess I can handle that. Oh, do I have a sodium diode? I have to make a sodium diode. For that, I think I need a refiner. This is not the game that I originally got into. I thought it was, but yeah, because this is the hole I made. Okay. Well, prices are not fantastic. Yeah, the vortex cubes are above market value. That's something. Oh, sodium is below, though. Last place I was at. Last system I was in. Sodium sold for a pretty penny. Perhaps not so much here. Okay. Yes. See, and I have all these frost crystals because I wanted to make glass. So I could have a really cool base that had like a good view. Geologist entity. Oh, Traveler, Korvax Convergence, Charles and Petuak. Electronic lifeforms speak slowly, calmly, and considerately. Their casing lights flash. I have not been able to predict what I want from them. Ask for directions to a place of interest, of course. I guess I have to go to the space station. Okay, well. Unknown life form. I passed my test. Ew. I'm free to explore, free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have a base? A science terminal? Think of all that might be done. Yay, a science officer. The Korvax is happy, overjoyed to see me. They seem to have just completed some rite of passage for their species, necessitating them to go out into the universe and pursue their interests. The scientist offers to join my base if I provide them with a science terminal. Absolutely. I have one. Woohoo! Think not of payment. Scanning you while you sleep will be reward enough. Very nice. Target outside local system. Oh, I gotta summon my freighter. I have met 70 aliens. Oh, a console. Nice. Oh, yes, I have successfully summoned my freighter. There it is. Very nice. Now I'd like to find a suitable base. I guess I could just head to the freighter, talk to my new science officer. Wahaha. Let's do that. Let's head to the freighter. Is there anyone just out there? It's outside. Something's wrong with. I tell the stranger that I can hear them. There is a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is the background hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? See if on a crashed ship. I tell the stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID in this distress beacon. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me, imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? You just... It lied to me. It lied to Allah. Sound cuts out. But their face lingers on, silent, before it too fades into nothingness. What? Artemis needs my help. I need to find a way to boost the signal. 4. Locate a long-distance transmitter. Okay. I'm into it. I gotta build myself a base. But first I need to, once again, attempt to make myself some room here. Okay. So here's my overseer. I should let the Gek get on with its business. Okay, well I guess I'm done with him. There you go. Find my science officer. Is he here yet? There he is. What up? Science officer Convergenson. I should let the Corvex get on with its business. What? I haven't even visited him since I built this place. Alright. Okay then. How about this? Here's my freighter. What all?
Inventory full.
Got a spot for that, dude. Paraffinium? Was I keeping any of that? No. I need to find a place for the cadmium. Cadmium. Damn it. Alright. Well, I thought that I would be able to. Oh, wait. Let's see. On my log. Return to the Overseer. I just did, and it told me to go away. The Overseer awaits at their terminal. Okay. Are you not the Overseer? I thought he was the Overseer. Okay. Oops. Planetary base construction. I discovered the core of a habitable base out in the wilds. The planet seems a suitable place to settle down, at least for the time being. I should expand and staff my base if I am to make a success out of my new home. Okay, alright. So I have screwed this one up. Base computer archives. Automated archive recovery process has restored additional data. Interact with the base computer to search the archives. The base computer has continued its archive recovery program. Data is recovered periodically and converted to buildable blueprints. Gosh, I hope they're not talking about the base on the planet in the last system I was at. Oh, dang it, they are. Galaxy map. Consult galaxy map. There's one of those over here. If I move my base though, right? Like I could move my base. Okay. Steal industrial secrets. Home base. Oh snap. Mission signal detected. So I have a bunch of missions here? Is that what this is? Hyperdrive has no fuel. Well, I guess I'm gonna be ridiculous again and go attempt to start a base out of this solar system. Should I see if one of the other planets... I mean, I really like this planet with the pretty grass, but the torrential storms are a little... Oh, but wait, did I ever build that second storage container on here? I don't think I did. Boopity-boop. Okay. There's one. Oop. And it does have all the stuff that it had in. Okay. So I had a base before the update with a bunch of storage units. And they all had stuff in them. And so now every time I build a storage unit, it has all the stuff that the base from my first game had in it. Which is cool, because look, now I have like 1,000 ferrite dust and oxygen and carbon and blah blah blah. But at the same time, it's also kind of a pain in the butt because I'm not creating any more storage space for myself. See, if I built these on an actual base on the ground, then I would have all of these materials for building. Which is honestly what I should be aiming for. So, okay, let's try that. I put that flag there so I would know where I was at. The purple flag lets me know that I'm by the stairs. And there's this other weird bug where you can see atmosphere from inside your freighter. It's just, again, aesthetic. It doesn't actually hurt anything, it's just irritating. Alright, so here's the big planet that we have checked out so far. That is quite pretty and lovely. There's that other, well, it's not the big ass planet. That is a ring. That's this other planet. What's out here? A hollow terminus detected. Where? Like, could I teleport back to the old, you know what I want to do? I want to rename this planet. Discoveries. This planet is a Ponzi miner. Let's call it, Paradise of Terror. Let's call it Hella. Niflheim Paradise. That's what we're calling that. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I've been to a lot of places. Jeez Louise. Why do these have red dots? Wait, what? I have lost connection to online discovery services. Why? It's constantly telling me that I have lost connection to online discovery services. The game is. I think that means that, like, I can't, like, discover another person or, yeah, like, run into somebody, which is super lame because I want to run into people while I'm exploring the galaxy. Where do the other planets go? Look, I was just looking at one a minute ago. There we go.
They're in the sky with Lucy.
You're a funny guy. A noxious planet? What about this one? A windswept planet. Lepton Prime. Let's try it. Sounds like fun. What?
Lucy in the sky with love.
Goodness. You're serenading me. That's so nice of you. I'm getting serenaded. Sexy boyfriend. Although I don't know who Lucy is, but that's not me. Hey, let's do. That's right. That's right. OMG. OMG. Oh, my ship inventory is full. I can't find any cadmium. I think. Leptin. I'm gonna have to name this planet after a soup now. As soon as I, discover it. Cactus flesh, sodium, pyrite, copper. Hey, would you Google how to find cadmium in No Man's Sky for me?
Oh,
Fun. Just asking you for a little boyfriendly assistance. My kiki cat is sleeping. Well, I'm excited about discovering a new planet. How about you? I've got peeps on my... Oh my gosh! Well, this definitely looks like a desert planet. Certainly there's not any grass, which is, I'm a fan of planets of grass. What?
Joshua trees.
Truffalo trees? No, there's no truffalo trees. And look, again, it's not raining, but it keeps sounding like it's raining in my ship. Is my ship just broken? Oh my gosh, this sentinel is like... What? I didn't do anything! Wow, I didn't notice, when I got hailing channel open. Aw, we have a problem, interloper captain. One of our ships has been badly damaged, and will struggle to complete our expedition. What shall we do? Really? Fleet Auto Diagnostics report for frigate CV-1, Captain's Hand. Ship has sustained mission-critical damage. Crew are incapable of performing maintenance. Further damage risks catastrophic failure. Guess we didn't recall it. How about your crew could learn how to fix the darn ship? How about that, huh? So, apparently, the Sentinels on this planet are hostile. Because they literally just got out. I didn't even do anything, and they came after me. I thought I just saw a knowledge stone. Where did it go? Behind me? Behind me, he says. Oh, there's like copper and stuff on this. No, that is not it. That's all the crap up in the air that I need to go find. Wait. Maybe it's just these rock formations that look like knowledge stones. So, some planets have like passive, passive sentinel presence. This planet, high security. Ow. Oh, Gravitino balls. That's probably why. Bang. 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 Leave me alone. There's one coming. Eek. look like weird little trees. They look like some other kind of tree though, not like a truckload tree to me. Hey, could you get your cat off me? Oh, dumb cat. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What? The other ship now, too? Ah. Unfortunate news, interloper captain. There has been an incident, and the fleet has been badly damaged. I will prepare a full report for you, but in the meantime, I require your advice. Fleet Auto-Diagnostics Report, Frigate FS2 Umarosa. Ship has sustained mission-critical damage. Crew are incapable of performing maintenance. For the damage risks catastrophic. Great, bring everybody home. I mean, why should we ever finish a mission? You know, who cares? I mean, I'm trying to be a good leader here, but y'all just aren't. You can't fix anything ever. I mean, ever. Jeez. So I was like, what? On my YouTube channel? You are not. That's my new one, so I just started that one. You want to go to youtube.com/+MaryDiamond. That is the channel that I am broadcasting this on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. A cave is here. And also a place. Oh god. High security. Jerk sentinels, leave me alone. This is definitely not a planet that I want to put a base on. Unless I put it in the cave, maybe. Which honestly I've thought about doing. Wow, really guys? You're gonna just like shoot at me and I'm not doing anything at all to you? So if I want to get in a fight with a sentinel, this is the planet to come to. Okay. Album and pearls too. They're searching for me. Yep. Nice. They can't see me in here, even though I'm totally within eyeshot, or within eye contact of them. What? Mary Diamond. That's the name of my YouTube channel that I'm currently live streaming on. Leave me a message so I know my chat works, because no one ever leaves me any chats. You know what? That bothers me a lot, is that you can, like, I have my custom URL, so literally, like, if you go, you know, no. There's other people named Mary Diamond, but like I have the custom URL, so why do they show up before me in the YouTube? Because they post more often, maybe? That's all I can think of. And that's probably fair, I guess. But what's the point of getting the custom URL if like you don't even show up, you know, first for other people? Oh, goody. I have 23 subscribers. I will have more on the blog. So if you're watching this broadcast, which I don't think you are, because no one watches my podcast. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Then, you know, keep your eyes out, or peeled, or whatever, for my new channel, Revolution Mary. I have a new YouTube channel that I'm starting, that I will associate with my blog that already exists. There's my ship. I'm gonna die. Oh god, they're gonna send that three-legged thing after me. Oh look, that plant over there looks very phallic. Oh, snap. This one doesn't, it's just a cactus. What? Down underneath it is where you would type.
Yeah, I'd like to join the channel.
So it won't even let people chat. No wonder no one ever sends me chats. They can't. YouTube is censoring me. Wah! Just kidding. I don't think that YouTube cares. Oh, I see my I see my ship icon. Oh dear, it's way down here. Okay, that's right. I parked it Noun Cha. There it is. Wow, sentinels are everywhere. So, yeah. So this is a good spot. And I did save and... Right? I saved this? Yeah, I saved here and mapped it or whatever. But this planet sucks for sentinels. They're everywhere. Why did I come here? Oh yeah, I wanted to have landed on all the planets in this system. But this one sucks so terribly. I'm just not even sure it's worth it. I mean, I like to try to get out and mine some resources, but high security planets are... I don't want to fight with a sentinel. Or anything, really. Certainly not a desert planet where it's not raining, but the sound of rain on my ship is still happening. Really irritating. It's not even raining. That's the thing that's really bugging me. So, find me a cave if I pull a hole in this stone here. Okay, alright. I'm trying to find a cave.
Cave of Wonders.
Mm-hmm. A cave of wonderful, valuable things that I can sell. You know. This butt don't sell records, in the words of that guy from Blues Traveler. What? Oh yeah, Zennial records. 90s reference. So I saw an argument taking place on social media the other day. I know.
Okay.
I know. Shock. About the whole Zennial thing. Like Generation... So Generation X, right, is the generation born after, like, 1983, as they now are defining it, anyway. I'm sorry, no. Millennials were born after 1983. So anybody born after 1983 is considered a millennial. Anyone born before 1977 is considered to be Generation X. And this micro-generation between 77 and 83, which is, what, like 5 years? It's a 5-year gap. We have our own name. Oh, look. There we go. Now we're on the air and we have comments. And that's the thing. Did you leave me comments? Brian is Generation X. Yes, you are. No, you're not. You're a Zennial. You're a Zennial. You were born in 1980, right? That makes you a Zennial.
No.
Yes.
Gen X.
Wish and pray all you want, but Gen X doesn't want us. They're too jaded. You're not punk enough. That guy's more punk than you. You can't be Gen X unless you're born before 77. That's now the rule. And to be fair, there's a dude that works at the same company as me who's Gen X as his license plate, and he's definitely older than us. So, anywho, Generation X is, you know, older than us, and the millennials are younger than us, and we are Zennials now. And all of these are stupid labels, so I mean, it's really not a thing to, like, be passionate about. Oh my god, what is that thing? It has a peacock tail, and it's by a knowledge stone. What? But, like, somebody was saying in a chat thread that, oh no, we're Gen Y. We're already Gen Y, we already been Gen Y, we already had that name, and people are trying to erase us by calling us Zennials, which I think is BS. First and foremost, Gen Y is stupid. It sounds stupid. No one I know in my generation or otherwise has ever called themselves Generation Y. What the heck? I can't even scan one of these things, they're so fast! What if I shoot one? Yeah, that's the easiest way to scan a new thing, but I don't want to hit the thing with the peacock tail because I think it might kill me. Where did they go? Are they around the thing? They are. I could kill it. Should I? It's so pretty though. It's a non-uniform gender. Oh, it's elderly. It has tiny organs. It seems very peaceful. Here's these things. Can I, now that they're closer to me, can I scan one? Dang it. Did I get one? No. I hit one. Oops, sorry. Don't be mad at me. I have a mission. Yeah. I have a mission. I have a mission to kill these guys. I got Mordite from it too, so there. I'm bullied, that's right. I got another one. Spray, 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 spray. Spray. Anyway, so I wanted to ask people that are closer to my age, what do you think? Do you call yourself a Zennial or Gen Y? I know some people think Gen X, and I used to think I was Generation X. The problem is, people from Generation X don't get technology. They don't understand technology. They don't get smartphones. They're not that good with computers. Like, they're very much the old person that doesn't get stuff. Because they didn't grow up with the technology. And the reason why this micro-generation has been... No, they didn't. When did you get your first cell phone?
We grew up with computers changing. That's the main thing.
The internet as we know it was opened up to the public in 1979. So the year you're born, and it wasn't. Oh my god! Well, not the year like before you were born. I guess. Oh my god! I'm gonna die. I don't have any fuel. I can't.
Shoot your guns.
I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna blow up my ship. I'm gonna have to hide. That's all I can do is hide. In a cave or something. Oh my god, what are those? Oh, more Gravitino balls? Oh yeah, give me one. I'm greedy. Oh, sweet. A cave type place. Oh, how am I ever gonna get out of this? It's really deep. Look at this. Alright, so I need to find some uranium. I'm pretty sure that there is uranium on this planet. I thought I saw that in the scan that I did. Initially. Oh, good. Look, a floating rock. Anyway, that was exciting. The point I was trying to make is that most people who are part of Generation X were born in the early 70s. Early to mid 70s. Like, long enough ago that their childhood did not include cell phones or smartphones or tablets or laptop computers or people even having a computer in their home. It was only maybe a decade ago that the shift happened where, you know, it used to be that almost every American household had a television. Like, a television set was the most owned thing. Everybody had a television. It was ubiquitous. And it was like, I think sometime in the late 90s, early 2000s, that actually shifted to more people have a computer in their home. Like, everyone has a computer in their home. As many people have a computer as had TVs, and now even more people. So the computer has overtaken the television set as like the thing you have to have. And our generation are literally right on the cusp of that change. Like, I didn't get my first cell phone. Like, my dad got a cell phone. My dad was an early adopter of everything and a total, like, technophile. So he got our first computer in, like, 1985, 86. We had an IBM. It was beige. It was huge. It took up, like, a whole table in our basement. It was not, unfortunately, it was not a Commodore, so not that cool. I know those were super cool and trendy. But we had 5-inch floppy disks. And, you know, I was on Prodigy when I was like 10, the BBS. Prodigy was like a big deal. And then AOL chat happened when I was in high school, you know. And because my dad was an early adopter, my dad was into technology, I had access to all that stuff before most people my age had access to that. And I think you probably had access, Brian, earlier than a lot of people. But my point is that the Zennial generation we bridge the gap between Generation X, pre-technology, and millennials completely submerged in technology. Like, we were in the middle of it. We were becoming adults, essentially, when technologies became... I'm talking about things that matter. That's the whole freaking point of words coming out of your mouth, is just say things.
Wow.
Pardon me, I stopped for freaking 1 minute. I need to find uranium. So I can power my damn ship so I can escape from these stupid sentinels. Carbon, there's the hydrogen. What do you... No, we're not... My point... Did you hear anything I said?
Just because they come up with something doesn't mean they get to change it.
No, but I'm explaining to you the rationale behind me accepting the term Xennial. I'm accepting the label of Xennial because I know more about tech, and I adopted tech more than people that are Generation X. Did you hear any of that? You get... Like, you're different from Generation X because Generation X didn't have a cell phone in high school.
In high school?
Did you have a computer in high school? Generation X did not have a computer when they were in high school. Generation X did not have chat rooms when they were in high school.
They didn't have chat room.
They did not have a computer.
They did too.
No, computers existed in the world, just like today certain technologies exist in the world, but not everybody has them. I don't have a hoverboard. I don't have a hover scooter. I don't have a four-legged, fully, articulated robot that can do backflips. Certain companies have developed that technology, but you don't have one in your house. That's how computers were for Generation X. They didn't have one in their house when they were in high school. And millennials all did have a computer in their house when they were in high school. But Xennials, you got one when you were like 16 to 18, like when you were a teenager becoming an adult. That's why I accept the label. Anyway. Uranium. Back to finding that. Another thing that does exist in the world, but you don't have it in your house. I mean, you don't want it in your house. That would be bad for a number of reasons. I mean, radiation exposure being one of them. Instantly being on a watch list somewhere would be another reason why you don't want uranium in your house. But I need it for my ship, so... Oh, hey, what's that thing? Ferrite dust. I need something that's got uranium in it. Come on, this looks like a cave, but it's like not even a cave. Ferrite dust and pyrite. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna go try to run down that tube-looking thing over there. Your base is in another system. What? I recognize that, thank you. Alright. Okay. A firestorm? What? There hasn't been a firestorm since I've been on this planet. Is that a thing here too? Gosh. Why can I never find a planet that's just nice and hospitable? Pleasant? Maybe some grass and cute animals. Well, there's one more planet in this system that I can explore if I find some freaking uranium. Wait. I don't even have any room. Oh, gosh. I can't move those anywhere. Nope. 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 Aha! Something I can move to my freighter. What are ion batteries for charging? What do they charge? Hazard protection. Hey. Well, it's full though. Okay, what about life support? Oh, oxygen. Oh man. Sodium.
No free slots in ship inventory.
So, being a Xennial, what is your disagreement with my reasoning?
I just told you, you can't just have a generation and then all of a sudden go, Oh, we're gonna exclude these here.
But I've explained to you the reasoning why. It's not just saying, oh, we're just going to exclude these people. It's a matter of exposure to technology and the lives, of this micro generation.
Micro-generation.
Yes, technological advances make us different from both Gen X and from millennials. That's the difference. Do you disagree?
Yeah.
Okay, explain your disagreement. Oh, God, this game is so frustrating. I never have room for anything. Oh, hey. Yay! Okay. Let's build as much of that as we can. Okay, 3 of us. Awesome. We can power our ship now. Let's get back to it. Where did it go? I don't know. That's helpful, yes. It is up from here. I'm not sure if my jetpacks will actually get me all the way out of this hole that I'm in. Oh good, the storm's clearing. Well, at least I won't have to die by a storm on the way out. You can pretty much run up like a cliff in this game though. Like that's nice. Like if you jetpack up a wall and then like face the wall, you pretty much look at it. Stick to the wall. Like a spider. Spider. Space person. Oops. Okay, I guess maybe not any wall. Well, that one was curvier. Oh, there's a hole over there. Is it going to be less height than this one? Dig my way out, but my ship is up, as you so... Oh, like shoot a ramp? Yeah, I think they used up all the fuel for my terraforming. Terrain manipulator is out of juice. And all my ferrite I think I've sent to my ship because I've never... Which was apparently not that wise. You know what I should do is just sell everything in my inventory because I have so much extra stuff in my storage pods back on the freighter. Alright, let's see. How far up this wall can I get before I fall back down? And from whatever that point is, can I shoot up? Okay. Let's see how we do with this. Ready? Nope. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Dang it. Thanks, now I've got broken legs. Great job.
Still walking around.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I think that there probably, I don't know about numbers, like how many Xennials are there in the world? Like are we super outnumbered because we're, there's only a 5-year span of births essentially that contributed to our generation? This is not close. As I explained, the internet existed pre-1979 as a network of corporate computer systems and servers, specifically for businesses. But it was after 79 that it became the World Wide Web, that became somewhat public, that people could access it. You could get online from your home with your personal computer, if you happened to own one, and access it. And so our generation came up during that time, and it was,
Well, why does it stop at 83?
Because after that point, computers were kind of established. There was a thing, there was computer culture. Steve Jobs was out there being all hot and bothered. Son of a gun, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this stupid cave. I might have to use the terrain manipulator. Dig my stupid way out. Oh. Irritating. Alright, let's do it. Terrain manipulator. Is it cold? It's negative 82 degrees? Fucking charge depleted. Didn't I just charge it?
All your stuff away.
Oh my god. I've really screwed the pooch here. Wait, can I summon my ship? Let's try that. I don't think you can summon a ship without a launch thrusters. And I don't have an exocraft yet. I really want one.
I'll just work on that.
I need to get out of this stupid cave. I'm trapped. Oh, Space Explorer's worst nightmare. Is there another angle? Is there another tunnel or anything? Yeah, kind of. Alright. Let's follow it, see where it goes. We'll grab up some oxygen from these red plants. I suppose I could trash some of the stuff currently in my inventory, and well, now I'm in. I wasn't technically in the cave earlier because I was in the open space there. I don't know. I remember, thinking that I was Generation X. Oh, good, goody, goody, goody. Look at that, all the time around the corner with an opening. I remember thinking that I was Generation X for a while. I'm thinking, oh, I'm just at the tail end of Generation X. I'm at the cusp of it. But I definitely don't feel that a lot of the members of Generation X accepted my generation or people my age. Like we were their little irritating little siblings or neighbor kids or whatever. And as smart as a lot of them are, as much as I want to give them credit, like, yes, I know it's really cold out, but I need to get back to my darn ship. What's that? Oh, it's a plant. Alright, ship, where are you? You're up there. Of course you are. Of course you are. Actually, I think that stupid ion battery thing might actually charge my shields, or my hazard protection. There's a lot of members of Generation X who are not savvy. Not tech savvy. At least not as much as, people that are closer to my age, or younger, obviously. Who came up with it. Like I expect people that are over, I don't know, 50 or so to maybe struggle a bit with technology. People in their 40s, I'm kind of surprised sometimes when they're like, oh, I don't know how to do this, or, you're a technical person, I'm not. And I'm like, frustrated because I'm like, but you're not super old. Not that 50 is super old. I'm not trying to be ageist or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, people of a certain age who think, oh, I know the Sentinel's looking for me. I'm scaring this dinosaur. Don't tell me how to live my life. Trying to play my space game and talk about technology and, define generations and stuff. Hey, look, what? A Truffalo tree? It's a Truffalo tree. Truffalo? I am the Lorax, and I speak for the trees, and that one is called a Truffalo. These crazy cactuses. Cacti. Well, at least I got the Knowledge Stone and a bunch of Gravitino balls, right? Now that I know I can recharge my thrusters, I'm gonna get the heck off of this desolate, barren wasteland of a planet. Wait, what? Oh no, I don't want the hyperdrive. I want the monsters. Yeah.
Technology recharge.
Alright, it's been real. Thanks, I can't load. Planet. Gross. Alright, you know what? I haven't even been to the space station in this. Oh, Mega Ruin. That's the other planet I haven't been to yet. I don't know why. Oh wait, no, that's the one I did go to, and I named it Niflheim Paradise, because it's like paradise, but the storms come through and they're really hot and terrible. Do you think I should go to the space station first, actually, and sell items? What was that? That's my freighter. Where is the space station? The spiky thing? Platinum. Some of the asteroids that look like that are usually platinum. In my experience. A hostile subspace scan found my valuable cargo. Okay. You wanna fight? I'll fight with you. Where are you coming from? Ooh. One down. Where's your friend? Come here. You're gonna die too. Oh, give my stuff to space pirates. I shoot space pirates. I shoot them dead. That's what I do. I'm a killer. Stone cold. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, I overheated my gun. Stop overheating. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta kill this guy. Come on. There we go. That is correct, sir. Yeah. That's right. That's right. My standing with the Korvax has increased. Why? Because I killed nasty space pirates that nobody likes. My shield has been recharged. What? So that's where I just left, right? Lepton Prime or whatever? Yeah, I'm gonna name that planet something terrible. It's a terrible place. Full of terribleness. Is that a moon? This system only has 3 planets, but like sometimes moons don't show up because they're just little. There's maybe a moon on one of these. It's because I have all these Gravitino balls. It's really nice to know that. I ain't afraid of no space pirates. Okay. Well, now that we've sorted out the fact that we're Xennials and not Generation Y, here's my thing. I don't like Generation Y as a name. In part because it's derivative. I mean, Generation X, Generation Y, and then Generation Z, and then we run out. Like, I don't like it. It's completely unoriginal. Generation Y? Like, why should I do what you tell me? Or like, why am I alive? Or why do I exist? What?
Baby boomers, that's a good one.
Baby boomers is even older. So, that's not it.
That's a good name.
It's a good name. Yeah, well, the name reflects they're baby boomers because there was a boom in childbirth because we had won the war. You know, the economy was good. Baby boomers because there's a huge boom in the population. See, that one makes sense.
What's after that?
Generation X is after that. Generation X because they're just not into anything. They're too cool and they're X because they're Xing out your happiness. I don't know. I don't know what X. And I don't know what'll come after the millennials either. But, by that time it won't be my problem. I've never liked the name Generation Y. It's like what somebody had proposed calling it, well, Pepsi had proposed calling it the Pepsi generation. And I remember hearing people even talk about that, and I was just like, absolutely not. It's bad enough that we're changing the names of like historic buildings and locations to like, the Sears Center and the Willis Tower and the Wrigley, well, I guess Wrigley Field is already named after a brand, but now it's what, U.S. Cellular Field or something ridiculous. Rosemont is like all these like places. Wait a minute. What is marketing? I know it's marketing. I don't like it. Gravitino ball. Dang, look at me. Oh, I got 2 million. Which is fantastic. Do I even need a mic? No, I don't need a microprocessor right now. I probably will in like 5 minutes and then I'll be mad, but Tetracobalt's not selling for very much here. Graphenium is not worth crap. Oh wait, I was gonna look at my ship inventory also. So yes, I need to build a base on a planet. all that chromatic metal, but I think I'm gonna need that. Nitrate, emerald, wow. You Korvax aren't offering much for anything. Oh, cobalt, I can sell that off. Boom. Sodium, not selling for much. Don't need the space. Okay. Alright, accident. Well, I already have a science officer, so... Intelligence traveler? The electronic life form looks up at me with interest. Their facial lights constrict as they stare deep into my visor. I can't help but feel that countless analytical systems are recording and studying every move I make. Oh, I don't have anything to give him. Well, farewell to the Korvax. Alright, so how's my inventory now looking? Way better. Alright, I got a little bit of room in my suit. What is this? Will this take me to my base? I deleted my base, though, so it can't, right? Take me to, like, if I go on this thing, it's gonna bug out my whole game. The base. Construct a new base using the base computer. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go construct a new base. Now that I've made some space in the inventory. That's a cool ship. Looks good. Grasshopper, but it's too small. There's no way. Ooh, look at these. A blue one and a red one. Blue one and red one. Well, they are different. Okay. Let's check out the blue one. Whole funds. Traveler, Davliau, Suma Vigradu Sosnaz, Rusuko Damag, Demvab. Look at that. I can read Korvax. Huh? The electronic lifeform's dilated lights narrow and focus on my visor. They take a few seconds to analyze my data before indicating their willingness to trade. It seems that their starship is also available for purchase for the right price, if you know what I mean. I think you do. Oh, 23 slots is not bad. Let's compare. I think I have 23 slots as well. Oh, but their starship is not an upgrade in any way. Nothing. I'm looking for like a 30 slot starship. You know what I'm saying? I think the Korvax language looks a lot like Russian. Would sound. Or like, yeah. The electronic lifeform processes my appearance next to their starship. They direct their masked lights towards the cargo hold. So many typos. They are clearly open to trade and to discuss the potential sale of their craft. That's that one that looks really cool, but it's like tiny though, isn't it? The yellow one? 19 slots. Oh, get out of here. You're wasting my time. Oh. Look how small that looks. Frozen Star Sailor.
Can be anything.
It can be anything. So the
Slot size.
looking at the ship doesn't tell you? A new entity looks out at me from behind the mask. Oh wait, what? Perhaps they've downloaded an entity that's better tooled to negotiate trade with an alien species. Oh, we got the tough negotiator here, huh? 20 slots. Meh. Whoa, look at that thing! That looks like a big ship. New Morios Abstract Discovery. This is cool looking. Get your Binkang, Rosh Yarvi, traveler. The scientist is open to trading and to discussing the sale of their ship. That is what I'm talking about. Come on, 30 slots. Oh my god! Oh, I've never seen a 48 slot starship in my life. Watch it be like 5 million.
5 million more than that.
126 million. Dude, look at the upgrades. 58% higher shield. Hyperdrive. I'm sorry to decline this. I want it. Now I have something to hope for. Now I have, oh yeah, let's, whoosh. This bad boy here. What for?
I love the initial slots.
What? Oh my god. Rivash's Vigradu drove Skyvinta Mols. Whatever. Man. Sure you can't knock off like maybe 120 million. What's the price?
If it was 6 million, you wouldn't be able to buy it.
Right, but I'm like gonna have 6 million way sooner than I'm gonna have 120 million. Oh man. Only microphone audio is being broadcast. What? Why? Oh, now we're back. Sorry, I had to take a screenshot of the massive inventory of that chip that I can't afford.
Ever.
Not ever. Someday. I have a few milli right now. I'll never have 126 milli.
Trick doesn't work.
I don't know what you're referring to, sir, but I don't do exploits. I am not a cheater. Lepton Prime. That's gonna be my home. No, that's the nice one. The crappy one. Oh, you're right. You're right. This is the desert planet, but it looks like an ocean planet from up here. Is that just like a? Is that just like a mirage? But it looks like an ocean, like a watery planet. What is that? It's an asteroid. Looks like it. Okay. Whoa, what's that? Is that Niflheim Paradise? No, Rosias. A noxious planet. Do I want to go to the noxious planet? I don't really. I don't really want to live in a noxious planet. I want to make my home on Niflheim Paradise. It's like Frost in Paradise, and it's hot sometimes. In between periods of great beauty. You see. Yo, Cadmium, where you at? Where can I get some? Okay, let's find out if that spiky thing is actually platinum, if I'm right. I think it is. Oh. Alright. What are you? Oh, it's silver. Nice. Oh, I always need more silver too. For building stuff, don't you know? Alright. Where? Okay. There's the noxious planet now. It's the only one I haven't been to yet, I guess. Fuel? What? Didn't I just fuel you up? Oh,
Technology recharge.
ooh, I need to shoot some more asteroids apparently, because I'm out of fuel for my ship. Is one of these gonna be? Wait, you know what? I think I have tritium back on the freighter, of course. Or just to give me the dark bit. Gold. That whole thing is gold. Holy crap! Gold. You know what's funny too? Is you would think gold would be worth, you know, more money, but it's probably one of the lesser valuable materials in this game. So very unlike reality. Where gold is more valuable than diamonds. What was that? Yo, I need more tritium to fuel my launch. Oh, my pulse thruster. Tritium. You're my friend. I like you. Even though you're not silver. Usually I just went to silver, but now I need the tritium. Now that I need the tritium, now I'm getting silver. Ooh, tritium. Where you at? There's some tritium. Boom. What's that? Is that also? Oh, it's gold. So yeah, it doesn't matter what the asteroids look like anymore. They can be anything. I mean, I could potentially have a base on a noxious planet, but it's just not as pretty. It's a giant hunk of tritium. Yes, it is. Excellent. You could land your ship on an asteroid. No? Wait, now it's silver? It was tritium before. Now it's silver. Is like part of it tritium? Super random. I don't do that. It's cheating. I am not a cheater. You can go in creative mode if all you want to do is build. Alright. Going to an unmapped, noxious planet full of fungal mold. That sounds like a hoot. Here's my oldest child. You are not punk, sir.
Hungry.
You're hungry? I thought you were gonna go get us some Hardee's.
I'm going to get it.
What?
I'm going there.
What am I getting? Asteroids? Weird. Oh. Some more spiky ones in here. Platinum. Oh, yes. Tritium. It's a really big asteroid right there. Something made of all platinum? Oh, that was silver. What? Just refilling you.
Technology recharge.
Well, folks, it sounds like as soon as I land on Rosias here, we may need to take a break and get some dinner for my family. So if you've been watching at all, I appreciate it. Especially you, Brian, since you've watched in real life and on YouTube. If you are interested in seeing more gaming videos in the future, including board gaming videos, check out my new channel, Revolution Mary, which will be up and running very soon. I mean, it already exists. It's on YouTube. Go find Revolution Mary and follow. Give it a subscribe, maybe. Or not. I will be back later. I can't see what it says up there because of that